What is up, guys? Today I've got a quick little review on none other than the Shimano Curado K. I actually won this reel for free in a YouTube giveaway. Shout out to John's Fishtails. But I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a first impression. I've been able to get out on the water with this for a couple weeks now, and all I have to say about it is this thing is awesome. First of all, it has a slightly smaller frame than the Shimano Curado I, even though it holds the same amount of line, being 190 yards of 30-pound Power Pro braid or 155 yards, I believe it is, of 10-pound mono. So it has a good line capacity, very similar to the Shimano Curado I, but it also maintains a much, I wouldn't say much smaller, but it is a slightly noticeably smaller frame. The gearbox is pretty large on it though, as you can see. You can see that there. But yeah, all in all, very good reel. The first thing that I noticed about it is it's ridiculously smooth. Like, you hear that micro module gearing and you might not really buy into it. It kind of sounds gimmicky, to be honest, but you can really tell the difference. And for those of you who don't know what that means, it just means that the gear teeth are smaller, so they remain in contact with each other for a longer period of time when you're retrieving your lure. So that is very noticeable, and that is probably my favorite thing about this reel, second to only its casting distance. This thing casts better than any other reel that I currently have. I wouldn't say that it casts light lures better than any reel that I have, but in terms of just bombing casts with like a crankbait, this thing is really hard to match. I've heard other people say that it actually outcasts some from the Chronarch series and stuff like that, so I'm really impressed by that. I haven't taken exact measurements, but all I can say is this thing casts very, very effortlessly and far. So yeah, those are the two biggest pros I would say about it. I really love how smooth it is and how far it casts and the overall size and palmability of it. So those are the three biggest things that are awesome about it. In terms of the cons, both of the cons that I want to talk about are much less substantial than the pros. So I want to maintain that I love this reel and it's super awesome. But the on-the-fly adjustment knob here to adjust those brakes, it's very stiff and it's hard to move it for some reason. I don't know if I'm just doing something wrong, but it's incredibly hard to move. Maybe I need to oil it, but I've heard of a couple other people having the same problem, so I think it just has something to do with the way it was built. Other than that, just the finish. I'm not a huge fan of it. A lot of people love that matte black look, and I will say that it looks good when it's paired up with a rod. But overall, to be honest, I'd rather have something a little shinier, a little bit of silver in there, something like that. I like the finish of the Curado I better, to be honest, and I love the finish of the Chronarch reels. But, you know, that's just a preference thing. Some people might love it. It does have those green accents, as you can see on like the spool tension knob. So yeah, all in all, great reel. I know there's a million other reviews out there, but I just wanted to give my opinion. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time.